Welcome to your FastCast for Saturday, July 8th. Our top story: the anniversary of a woman who disappeared at the Girdwood Forest Fair in 1995. Her family continues to search for answers. Girdwood is a sea of people as the town of about 2,000 is coming alive during the annual Forest Fair celebration. This time also marks the anniversary of a mysterious disappearance that has baffled family, friends, and investigators who aren't giving up on their search for answers. Erin Marie Gilbert's disappearance is now in the Alaska State Troopers Cold Case Department. Gilbert was last seen at the Girdwood Forest Fair while out on a date when her date said she disappeared while he went out looking for help when his vehicle wouldn't start. Ever since the disappearance, the family has continued to look for answers, even taking trips back to Alaska to put up flyers asking for information after moving to Washington. Now Gilbert's family is still searching for her and asking anyone who might have information to come forward through a Facebook page dedicated to finding Erin Marie Gilbert. Hear from Gilbert's sister tonight at 10. And the Alaska State Troopers Cold Case Investigations Unit has an online alphabetized list of names of people who have gone missing from the state. Alaska State Troopers Public Information Office tells us that there are 1,319 missing people in the state. That includes cases where the missing person hasn't been found or the remains have not been located. And our next story today for your FastCast: an American Legion post in Anchorage, one of the oldest, celebrates 100 years in operation. The American Legion Auxiliary has served military veterans, active armed forces, their families, and their communities for years. And Jack Henry Unit 1 decided to celebrate its 100 years by having a community barbecue. Today's barbecue had representatives from veterans groups, service organizations, and interest groups. It was a day full of commemoration and service. The American Legion is the nation's largest wartime veterans service organization, aimed at advocating for those who served, and the Jack Henry Post 1 continues that service. It's also been 500 days since Russia launched its full-scale war against Ukraine. A sobering milestone. The devastation over the past year and a half has been hard to fathom. The UN reporting that more than 9,000 civilians have been killed in Ukraine since the war began. Another 15,000 people have been injured. The UN also says that there are nearly 6 million people internally displaced in the country, and that almost 8 million Ukrainian refugees have been reported in neighboring nations and across Europe. On this 500th day of the war, Ukrainian's president posted a video of himself visiting a site that became a symbol of the country's resolve. On the video, Volodymyr Zelensky tours Snake Island on the Black Sea. Snake Island is where a group of Ukrainian soldiers delivered a famously defiant response to a threat from a Russian warship. President Zelensky honored the troops for their iconic stance, saying, quote, "Today we are here on Snake Island, which will never be conquered by the occupier, nor will the entire Ukraine, because we are the nation of the free." Zelensky added that even though it is a small piece of land in the middle of the Black Sea, it is proof that Ukraine will regain every part of its territory. And this has been your FastCast for Saturday, July 8th. Stay tuned on air and online for the very latest news from Alaska's news source. And be sure to tune in to our late edition news at 10 o'clock tonight. Thank you so much for watching.